What if I told you? One language, just one language, changed a poor boy's entire life. He had no money, no connections, no expensive school. No one believed in him. But he had one thing, a burning desire to learn English. And that one decision took him from a tiny broken house in a small village to standing on a world stage. This is not a fairy tale, this is a real story. And if you stay until the end, it might just change your life too. Who is he? Meet Aryan, a 14-year-old boy, living in a small village with no electricity, no internet, and no future. At least that's what everyone told him. His father was a daily wage worker. His mother cleaned houses to feed the family. They had very little money, but Aryan had big dreams. Every night, after helping his father in the fields, he would sit under a small lamp and open a torn old English book he found in the garbage. Yes, the garbage. He didn't have money to buy books, so he used whatever he could find. His friends laughed at him. English? You? You can barely speak properly in your own language. His neighbors whispered. That boy is wasting his time. Poor people don't succeed. Even his own uncle said, Stop dreaming, Aryan. Learn a skill. Do labor work. That is your future. But Aryan, he didn't listen. The struggle school was painful for Aryan. His English teacher would ask him to read out loud in class, and every single time, he would stumble on words. Students would laugh. The teacher would sigh. Aryan would sit down, face red, heartbroken. He failed his English exam 3 times. 3 times. His father called him to sit down one evening and said, Beta, maybe English is not for you. It's okay. That night, Aryan cried. Not because his father said it, but because deep inside, he was starting to believe it too. Have you ever felt that? That maybe you are just not good enough? That maybe the dream is too big for someone like you? Aryan felt exactly that. For months, he stopped studying English. He worked with his father during the day and stared at the ceiling at night. Empty, lost, broken. Then one day, a volunteer teacher came to their village, a young woman named Sarah. She was from a big city, and she started a small free English class under a tree. Just a tree. No classroom, no chairs, no AC, just chalk, a blackboard, and hope. Aryan almost didn't go. His friend pulled him by the arm. Just come once. What will you lose? So he went. And Sarah said something that day that Aryan never forgot. She said, English is not about being smart. It is not about being rich. It is not about where you come from. English is just a door, and that door is open for everyone. The only question is, do you have the courage to walk through it? Aryan felt something wake up inside him, something that had been sleeping for months. That night, he picked up his torn book again. The Rise. This time was different. Aryan didn't just read, he repeated words out loud, alone in the fields. He listened to English audio on a borrowed phone. He wrote new words on the back of old newspapers. He practiced in front of a broken mirror every single morning. People still laughed, but now, their laughter felt like fuel. Weeks passed. Months passed. Slowly, his tongue stopped stumbling. His words became clearer. His sentences became stronger. One day in class, Sarah asked a question in English. No one answered. Aryan slowly raised his hand. He spoke. Full sentence. Clear voice. Correct English. The whole class went silent. Sarah smiled and said, That was perfect. Aryan's eyes filled with tears, not of sadness, for the first time in his life, tears of pride. The success. At age 17, Aryan entered a district-level English-speaking competition. The same boy who failed English 3 times. The same boy everyone laughed at. He stood on that stage, hundreds of people watching, cameras, judges, silence, and he spoke. With confidence, with emotion, with power. When he finished, the crowd stood up. A standing ovation. For a village boy, a laborer's son, he won first place. That video was shared online. A company saw it. They offered him a scholarship, full scholarship, big city, big future. Today, Aryan works as an international speaker. He travels the world. He teaches English to children in villages, just like he once was. And every time he walks on stage, he thinks about that torn book he found in the garbage, that small lamp, that broken mirror, and Sarah's words. English is just a door. Do you have the courage to walk through it? So let me ask you something. What is your English level right now? Beginner? Intermediate? Struggling? It doesn't matter. Because Aryan started from zero. He had no school, no internet, no money. He just had one decision. I will not give up. And that decision changed everything. You are watching this video right now. That means you have more resources than Aryan ever had. So what is stopping you? Fear, embarrassment, time. Let me tell you something. Every expert was once a beginner. Every fluent speaker once stumbled on their first word. The only difference between people who succeed and people who don't is simply this. They kept going, so keep going. One word at a time, one sentence at a time, one day at a time. Your story is still being written, and trust me, the best chapter is yet to come. If this story touched your heart, give this video a thumbs up. Share it with someone who needs to hear this today. And subscribe to Word Glow channel. Because here, we don't just tell stories. We change lives, one word at a time. See you in the next video.